Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today in this video, I will explain you another array question called contains duplicate. The question goes like this: given an integer array nums, return true if any value appears at least twice in the array, and return false if every element is distinct. For example, here in the nums array, we are having element 1 repeated twice, so we return true. In the example 2, we are having no redundant values, so every element inside the array is distinct, so we return false. Likewise, when it comes to the third array, we have duplicates in the third array, so we return true. And also we have to consider these constraints that is at any given point in time, the element inside the array should not exceed more than 10 power 5. So before we go and solve this, we should brainstorm this first. So how we will approach this problem is we declare a hash map first of type integer integer, and then we run a for loop on the number of elements we have inside the array. And as we iterate, we put them in the map, and also we check whether that specific element which we are on is there inside the map. We return true. That means we have encountered a duplicate element, so we return true. And if we don't have that specific element inside the map already, we just put it until we iterate all the elements in the array. So this will be a lot clearer once I write the solution. So let's declare a hash map here. Hash map of integer, integer. Let's call this hash map. Hash map. Now let's run a for loop on the elements inside the array. And I equals to 0, I less than nums dot length I plus plus. And what we do is we check inside the map with every iteration whether the specific element which we are on exists inside the map. So we do map dot contains key nums of I, right? If that specific key exists, then we return true. So what we are doing essentially here is like, if you see nums of I, so I starts from 0. Nums of I is nums of 0. So nums of 0 is 1. And we see whether that exists already inside the map. Since this is first iteration, we don't have anything inside the map. So we go inside else and we put that inside the map, right? Map.put that specific element which we are on, comma 1, right? And we do this same thing again and again until we reach the end of the array. So we iterate over, we in the second iteration it will be 1, I will be 1. If you see nums of I, nums of I here would be 1, I would be 1, nums of 1 would be 2. So it will see whether 2 exists inside the map. It doesn't, so it comes here, it puts 2 inside the map, 2 comma 1 key value pairs. And then it do I plus plus. So now in the third iteration the value will be index will be 2, that is I of 2. Since arrays are 0th base, the value will be 3. So it will check whether 3 exists inside the map, and it doesn't, so they put it inside, it will put it inside the map. In the fourth iteration, again it checks whether 3 already exists, so 3 already exists, so it returns true. So once we are done with looping, we just return false, right? If we don't have any duplicate elements, right? This is for if, this is for else, and for right. So like I said, once we are running on this example, it will see this is index I. In the first iteration, I will be 0 and the value will be 1. So I 0 nums of 0 is 1. So it will see whether the map contains 1. If not, it puts in the map, and then it increments I. So I will be 1 in second iteration. Nums of 1 will be 2. It will check whether 2 exists inside the map. If it is not, so it puts inside the map. Uh, it does it like this all the way until we have iterated all the elements inside the array. So I hope this was clear for you. Uh, let's run this solution and see where we get the answer. So we are having few errors here, so this should be caps in caps. Let's run the code again. There you go. The expected answer was true, and we got true. Let's submit this and see whether they accept it or not. It got accepted. Clicking on more details. So voila, our solution was better than 55.3 Java submissions when it comes to runtime, and our space complexity was better than 32.62% of Java submission. And for this, our runtime complexity is big O of n, since we are looping over all the elements in the array, and since we are not allocating any extra space, the space complexity is constant. So that's about it. If you got any questions, please comment down in the comment section, and also give it a like if you like the video, and please subscribe. This is my channel. I'll be posting at least 3 to 4 questions pertaining to data structures and algorithms every week. So thank you for watching this again. See you in the next video.